Joe is the type of guy you see in every co-working space. Iced coffee, laptop full of tabs that all say how to land high-ticket clients. He's been grinding for 2 years straight, new logo every month, a new niche every week. Every time he talks, it's about the next big client that he's about to sign. He calls himself a premium designer. He got the quotes on his wall: don't work hard, work smart. But every time I see him, he's working harder and getting smarter at being broke. You know the type, he watches some videos and learn a new word like leverage and uses it in every sentence. Post screenshots of client calls with no client in sight. He's always one invoice away from changing his life. And when he finally lands a client, he celebrated like he won the Super Bowl. He takes pictures of the contract and posts God's timing. Buy new shoes, upgrade his coffee subscription, tells everyone, bro, I only work with serious business owners now. But 2 months later, that money is gone. Talking about market saturation, rent is due, Wi-Fi is late, and anxiety is through the roof. He still thinks it's about finding bigger clients. Meanwhile, I'm stacking what he calls small deal. And my payment processor accounts look like it's breathing steady, alive. And that's when it hit me. Maybe the small clients were never small. Maybe the ones who pay less are the real ones keeping you rich, because Joe is chasing one perfect deal. And I'm out here building a machine that doesn't care if one deal disappears. So when you zoom out and start seeing the pattern, the web designer end up chasing just high ticket validation, end up broke with fancy portfolio, and the ones who are stacking small wins quietly. So Joe is not stupid, he's just addicted to the drama of almost making it. He needs that adrenaline, he needs to struggle, because if he ever built something that would run without him, he would have to face the silence, and silence expose how you really are. So yeah, Joe's out there chasing clients like they're lottery tickets. I used to be Joe, until I realized one thing: you get rich from consistent ones. And I've done both. I've chased the big deals, the 10 grand websites, the corporate rebrands, the project that look good in your portfolio but make you hate your life halfway through. And I've stacked the small ones. The clients nobody brags about because they don't sound impressive enough for LinkedIn or Twitter. You know what I found? The small ones actually paid me like clockwork. The big ones paid me like a gamble. What you have to understand is that big clients, everything is a decision. The moment they pay, they want a strategy call, a revision sound. And if someone quits in their team, and I've had that a lot, your whole project is frozen till further notice. Now, the small guys, they don't do that. They call you once, maybe twice. You tell them what you're building, and they say, cool, when can we launch? Straight to the point. They pay faster because they need results faster. They don't waste time pretending to be Fortune 500 when they're just trying to make payroll. I once had this Latino tree cutting client, 1 van, 3 employee, small business. And when my co-founder Tariq from Revenue Lift was on a sales call with him, he literally just said like, hey man, I want to keep that simple. I just want my phone to ring, right? No mission statement. He didn't ask us for branding manual, no phone calls. We literally built him a very good website, review automation. We put him on Google Ads, the basics. And within 3 weeks, he was booked out 2 weeks ahead. And he gave us testimonial right away, just without asking him at all. And he literally calls us like, hey man, I'm growing so much, I need to hire my brother. So that's when I knew that the small clients, literally they move fast because they have to. Speed is literally essential for survival for them. Meanwhile, I had another client, real estate agency in California. I stopped working with real estate agencies for more than a year now. I mean, they had a corporate office, polished logo, custom fonts, all that noise, right? And they literally spent 2 months reviewing proposals and another month debating just if the hero section should have a video background or not. And by the time they're ready to sign with my agency, our other small clients that we've just signed right away, they've already made 15 grand from our system and referred us 3 other guys. So that's when I learned the first truth of scaling a web design agency. Speed is the only currency that matters. I cannot stress enough about this. And everyone is talking about how premium their clients are, but literally premium doesn't pay rent. Okay? Consistency does. I'd rather have 30 clients paying small but steady that one client holding my entire month hostage. Because when that one client cancels, guess what? You go from boss to beggar overnight. And here's the thing nobody tells you. The small clients grow faster than you think, right? You build their system once, it works, they start scaling, and suddenly that couple $100 a month account is paying for add-ons, they're paying for new services, they have more locations, and they give you referrals, and you literally didn't change to just compound it. Okay, now that's how real wealth is built, not through landing big wells, but through building pipelines. Okay, you ever notice how most web designers talk about their work like art? I hate to break it down to you, but what we're doing is not art, it's an infrastructure. Okay, and if your design work doesn't make your clients money, it's literally just a fancy decoration. And decorations don't feed you, they don't put food on your table, systems do. So when I talk about Google Ads or other services we're providing for our clients, people think, Ah man, it's boring. I just want to stick to web design. Boring is beautiful when it deposits $120,000 to my bank account every month. And boring stuff buys me freedom. And you can keep taking your flashy project, have nothing against that, but I'll literally take predictable revenue every single time. So let me give you another story. One of my clients from Texas, he's an HVAC company. We rebuilt their site, we set up their automations, their CRM, we got them more reviews, and literally within the first week, they got 17 calls. And he started messaging me saying like, hey man, we gotta turn the ads off for 3 days. That's when I realized something deep. Small business owners, they literally feel wins faster than corporations, okay? And you literally have the power to change their cash flow. And if you do that, you will change their life. And that gratitude builds loyalty that you can't buy. And that's why our client stays with us for like a long amount of time. We literally have the lowest churn rate ever. Like we have a 3.5% churn rate. Do you realize, I mean, software businesses, they literally have 9%, 15, 20% churn rate. For an agency to have a 3.5% churn rate is unheard of. Let's compare that to a tech startup. When I was starting my agency, I started working with e-com brands, tech startups and all that, right? And they paid me a lot more. It took me a lot of time basically to land this deal, but literally every email had 8 CCs on it. Every meeting had 15 people. And every idea had to align with the brand values. And by the time we launched that, the HVAC guy already hired 2 new technicians. And the startup, they're still A/B testing their headline. You know what I learned? Big clients want validation, small clients want velocity. And in business, velocity always wins. There is another layer to this most people miss. Small clients don't just pay you. They refer you a lot of people if you're doing a good job. Our referral rate right now is like around 35% to 40% because small business owners, they talk to each other all the time. And if you make one contractor money, his cousin, his neighbor, his buddy from the gym, they all will hit you up. That's how we scaled one of our offers, because we're running multiple offers at the same time, from 5 clients to around 235 clients in literally 6 months. If you're a web design agency owner and you've been working hard for months and you still make less than $5,000 per month, let's be real here. You probably landed a client through cold outreach and you try to repeat the same outreach system to get your clients, but within the next months you got nothing. And the reason you got nothing out of it is simply because that system doesn't scale and it's fundamentally broken. The agencies who are hitting 10, 20, and 30K per month, they're not only relying on some random outreach anymore. They're running one proven offer, one upsell, and one client acquisition system with a full team behind them of closers, setters, copywriters, editors, and service delivery experts. And here's the crazy part. You don't need to be spending tens of thousands of dollars yourself building that team. We give you the entire infrastructure, plus the team of closers, setters, appointment setters, editors, copywriters, and media buyers, and we only get paid by taking a small commission from your growth. Yeah, that's why Flight Digital hit 12K a month in their first 3 weeks of business.
But we've done 12,400 already.
And Tom, a web design agency owner, is working with contractors, did 11.5K in his first month of doing business.
We're on track for about 11.4K.
And Tyler put in $5,200 in 2 weeks. If you want the same infrastructure installed in your agency, then book a call and let's talk about it more in detail. So literally remember like one Friday, like my closer literally hit me up, said like, hey, we got 3 payments from referrals of the same guy. And I called him like, hey, what are you doing out there? He was like, hey man, I'm just telling people around me you got me results. And that's literally marketing you can't buy. Because people underestimate loyalty. Small clients remember who helped them eat. And big clients forget your name after the invoice clear. And don't get me wrong, I'm not chasing applauses here. I chase repeat payments because uploads fades and payment echo. Now let's talk numbers. Let's say you start charging a small client $300 a month. They stay for like 12 months. That's $3,200 from one business. Multiply that by 30 clients. That's over $100,000 yearly in recurring revenue, and that's just before upsells. Now, how many $10,000 clients do you need to make the same amount of money? 10. And good luck keeping all the 10 happy at the same time. So for me, charging small, give me peace, I make more money, and high ticket is pressure. I still make a lot of money from high ticket, don't get me wrong. But peace buys focus, and focus scales everything. Because right now I was talking to one of my co-founders, and literally, if we want to sell our business right now, we literally might get $3 million for it, cash. Okay, and you can't get that from a normal agency when you're just chasing one-off project. I literally can sell one of my businesses right now. The offer is purely MR, and I can walk away with $3 million on a 4x multiplier. And listen, once you close a lot of clients, and right now you got stability, that stability, you can attach it to an engine, okay? And that's your high ticket, because we still upsell, sell a lot of high ticket deals. If you go to my channel, sell a lot of high ticket deals. Right? Now you're not rowing. And for these high ticket deals you're selling them, you're not just a cold guy trying to sell them a $10,000 website. They've been doing business with you. They know who you are. And that's why I built my system around both. right? One of our low ticket offers give me written, and our high ticket offers give me acceleration. The written makes you unbreakable, but the acceleration makes you unstoppable as well. Now, if you're out here at the end of the video, and it's like, okay, Sofiane, I get it, but right now, should I choose between low ticket or high ticket? Are you telling me to go after low ticket? You're asking the wrong question. It's not either or. The right question you should ask is which one builds the other. My strategy is stack small, scale big. Think about your small deals are your heartbeat and the big ones are your lungs, right? If you lose either, the business literally dies. And the truth is, I made more money and more freedom working with the people that nobody brags about on Twitter because I value execution over ego. Okay? Execution is the rarest currency there is. So yeah, signing small clients first and then scaling with big clients made me richer. And not just in money, but in sanity, okay? I don't chase calls, I choose them. I don't just pitch anyone, I filter. Because when your systems are tight, simply your reputation does the lifting for you. If you want to know what cheat code is, build results so obvious that they don't need an explanation, and then stack these results until the noise drowns itself out. And that's the modern agency game, right? Quiet consistency over loud desperation. So yeah, I hope you got enough value from this video. And if you're tired of sending cold DMs and doing cold outreach and landing no clients, and you want a real proven system that scaled multiple agencies past $50,000, $100,000 per month, then I want you to check out how we help web design agencies below scale specifically with paid ads. The link down in the description, you can find interviews with web design agencies who helped, what they were doing before, why paid ads scaled them, how fast they scaled their agencies. Even if you're not going to book a call, you're going to learn a lot from these interviews. So yeah, see you soon. Cheers.